What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick of the New York Giants versus Seattle Seahawks. Week 4 NFL matchup going down Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The New York Giants come into this one 1-2 on the year, 0-3 against the number after a 30-12 loss to the San Francisco 49ers on the road last time out. Meanwhile, the Seattle Seahawks, back-to-back 37-point performances. Last time out, it was a 37-27 win over the Carolina Panthers to improve to 2-1 on the year, both straight up and against the spread. Now let's look at the New York Giants. Maybe losses to the 49ers and the Cowboys were to be expected, and the win over the Cardinals was to be expected as well, I would say, for the Giants. Maybe not in the way that the Giants went about getting the win, but a win is a win, right? So 1-2 on the year, now up against a tough Seattle team, has been able to put some points up on the board, and a Seattle team that I think a lot of folks had question marks about, like saying, was this Seattle team just a flash in the pan last year? Would Geno Smith be able to replicate a lot of that success? And the early indication is, outside the loss to the Rams in back-to-back weeks, I would say he has. He's thrown for over 600 yards passing. Last week it was 23 of 36 for 296 yards, a touchdown and a pick. The week before, 32 of 41 for 328 and 2 touchdowns. So Geno Smith doing a good job with this Seahawks offense, and the Seahawks defense has been all right as well. The one area that you can exploit this Seahawks pass defense is the Seahawks defense is against the pass. In the secondary. Problem is the New York Giants are still just 28th in passing yards per game, dead last in yards per completion, 29th in yards per attempt. So don't know how much I love them in this spot. The Seattle Seahawks sort of middle of the pack offensively, but the Giants' defense has been a big problem for them for much of the season. But I think that one of my favorite bets in this game is to actually take the Seahawks in the first half. Now, that's going to be my play here, because you look at what the Seattle Seahawks have done. Against the Carolina Panthers last week, they did trail at the half 13-12. But prior to that, against the Detroit Lions, it was a battle back and forth. But again, that's a really good Detroit team. And yes, Seattle poured it on in the second half, but they were right there nip and tuck. And they got the win, or they were struggling against Los Angeles Rams in the second half. But in that loss to the Rams, the Seahawks were actually up 13-7 at the half. So 3 teams that I just consider to be much tougher or on the same level as the New York Giants, who in 3 games this season, in the first half, have been outscored 63-6. That's nuts. And especially when you consider that game against the Arizona Cardinals is in the mix as well. A game the Cardinals led at the half 20-0. The Giants have been slow starters out of the gate. Wouldn't surprise me if they were slow starters here as well. I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks minus a half a point or on the money line in the first half. If you take the money line, the price is a little bit more expensive. But if for whatever reason it is tied at the half, it's a push. Whereas if you have the minus half a point, it would be graded as a loss. Where I think you're getting around even money for the minus half a point. But for me, I'm going to play that. I'm also going to play an extended line. Seahawks first half minus 6.5. I think you're getting around plus 215. That price tells me the books are trying to protect themselves. I'm going to go with the Seahawks big in the first half here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.